Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster from here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. Again, fuck you, Alex. Now, this is going to be an afternoon Saturday free for all. Anything goes, no rules. This is going to be a really good thing here. Now, anything goes. Anytime that's thrown in, do it right there. Just came across an article, video today on the Studio Network. Google is having their final solution to end independent media, to say the mainstream media. And so it's
independent media and mainstream media, two different aspects.
Yeah. Independent media is alternative media. It has no corporate sponsors at all.
Pretty much us, Rush Limbaugh, Mike Savage.
Yeah.
Alex Jones might start getting that 1%, but the thing is that Alex Jones, the reason why Alex Jones has all these microphones and all these fancy studios is because of his overpriced supplements.
Yeah, they are very overpriced, big time. I thought about buying a water filter, but I did the math. And
I go to the dollar store. I buy dollar bottles of random nutrients, multivitamins, and shit. And I take about 4 pills every morning. And it does the exact same stuff that Alex Jones stuff does.
Yeah.
It clears out your system, it cleans your system, and it keeps your system running at optimal.
Yeah. You can also go to Walgreens and get some herbal medication, fish oil, vitamin A, vitamin B, whatever it is.
I buy A, B, C, D, and E, and then get a multivitamin, and then you get probiotic antiphloids, which that makes you poop good. And then there's this other stuff. Where the fuck to go? Oh, there's this stuff that it aids in metabolism of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. So this is an energy like giving you pill, but there's also a B12 pill that's an actual energy pill. This will help you have the energy from burning what you have in your body already. So basically, everything that Alex Jones is selling for $30, $40, $50 pop, I can get $1 getting an eighth the product. And in other words, I'm spending $10 to get the same amount that Alex Jones is giving everybody. And the whole thing is that generic versus high quality, it's the same thing.
Hell yeah!
Whenever it comes to medication, instead of drugs, there's a difference.
Oh yeah, I don't mind spending $1, $5 for a B12 bottle of herbal medication, whatever, and fish oil. I mean, it works the same thing. Now, what's Google's plan with their final solution is put us in this cyber internet holocaust. Their final solution to put the little guy down and keep the big guy rolling. Now, here's the thing. Mainstream media, no credibility. They're shot, they're dead. The dinosaur is about to fucking die. And, you know, I did a video about say 35, 40 minutes ago, and I got these two little trolling assholes. Okay, I'm streaming while taking a shit. Okay, I am taking a CNN and wiping an MSNBC. Period. And when you hear flush, that's the liberal media crapping out life. No credibility. They're shot. They're fucked. Sayonara, Pedro. Go fuck yourself in Vegas. You know, I mean.
Yeah, something told me I need to get on Grandmaster's live stream right now because I noticed he was live and I was like, I need to get on there. And I jumped on there and you see me, I'm like, repel, 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 troll shield activate. Like, no, these two guys don't affect me. Here's shield. Boom. Boom. Smack in the face. Boom. Smack in the face. Everything you say, they got smacked right back in the face with their own words. It's like, you really think your words are weapons against me?
That's what I told him. I go, you can throw all the insults you want, and they don't bother me. They don't bother me because they're just words, man. Like, shit. They came on when I was taking a shit live. I was like this live taking a shit.
Dude, did you see those? I think, I don't remember who sent a song, but somebody sent a song to one of the chats that we have. And then I was like, oh no, I'm going to go find these funny Donald Trump songs I know that exist. Can you help me build a wall? Do you want to build a wall? There's a
song. Oh yeah. There's a song that was played on Bob and Tom a few years ago. It's called "What a Great Day to Whip Somebody's Ass." And you go on YouTube and find that, and the tune makes a lot of sense, man. I also did another video about exposing David Hogg's Nazi youth movement. And I did this when I was getting a cup of coffee. And I was good going on for nearly 35, 40 minutes almost.
Oh yeah, there's a little bitty bird that basically says it.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Here it comes. Here it comes real quick.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home. Cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
And that's under 30 seconds, so we're allowed to do that. Now, fuck you, your copyright laws. Now, fuck you, YouTube, and your copyright laws. That is under 30 seconds. Fuck off.
I could hold song of Linkin Park in tribute to the lead singer. I played the whole fucking thing. I said, "This is."
I think if you actually tribute it. I think, in a sense, if you actually tribute a song to the dead singer, you're allowed to play the full song. But if you just somebody's alive and they don't want their shit out there like that, no, you can play under 30 seconds, and that's about it. And I've seen some tribute videos be taken down, even though they were tribute to.
Okay,
yeah,
why so early? Well,
because
I figured that
it is time.
It's a good time. It's a
because you figured 10 p.m. East Coast is too late at 20 times.
Is he here?
So, in relation to my most recent video that I figured out how to go live automatically, yeah, weren't we giving it worked. Suddenly, magically, a shuffle playlist button appeared on the playlist page. But like I explained, it's kind of asinine to get to that playlist page directly with one single click. It's asinine to get there. But
did it work? Did it work?
And it don't shuffle the playlist, but it does play the playlist in a random order. It don't physically, visually shuffle the playlist, but it will play random songs in order. But here's the thing. It'll play the most popular songs on the list. Anything that's over 1 million hits will be picked first as the shuffle order. That's not intelligent because I like my.
Before I go to bed, I would Art Bell. I listen to Art Bell when I sleep.
Yeah, I throw on one of my playlists, man. It just depends. Last night I was actually listening to Evanescence, a technical an album that she did that's all of her songs re-put together. So basically she didn't do much work in that. Yeah. Amy Lynn something.
She dated the lead singer of
Evanescence.
I think his name.
I mean, she's the lead singer of Evanescence, but
yeah. She did a lead singer from one of these groups, and they did a duet together called "Broken."
Oh, you got to be talking about Seether then. You have to be talking about Seether.
Yeah, because their song was about him drinking because he was a heavy drinker and shit. And then she did a song about him being a alcoholic and shit. You know, I mean, he was a drinker.
Call me when you're sober. Yeah, they was basically doing a mini Taylor Swift because you know Taylor Swift gets her panties in a bunch. She starts singing about it.
I think her beef with what her name is I can't remember her name because she's dark hair, big titties. Now she's short hair, blonde, big titties. Katy Perry.
Oh, Katy Perry.
Yeah, they had their feud. I don't know if it's. I mean, you got these feuds over singers like Miley Cyrus and Nicki Minaj. I mean, why feud over? I mean, why feud and then tell a story about it? You know, write in a song like this.
Because of the same reason why they will not take off the tampon commercials, the lubricant commercials, and the condom commercials. And it's not because sex sells. It's basically sex dumbs down your mind if used improperly, the way that they are corrupting our minds with sex this day and age. Because they're making us
being technical, man.
I'm not like saying like yeah, we've already seen we've already seen American cartoons be slightly prophetic anyway, but basically we're being run into a society where we're basically going to be milked. Men are going to be milked and women are going to be processed.
Oh yeah.
And then
you can see
then population will become a mass manufacturing. And
like
that's their goal.
Global business.
That's their goal. That is their goal.
Now, here's something that's funny. You would see adult jokes rarely in kids' cartoons. Like Ren and Stimpy. They were
not a kids' cartoon. Ren and Stimpy was the original South Park.
Yes, it was, and there's the episode where
Stimpy was South Park's daddy. Like, no joke.
Man, I watched that as a kid, man. That was one show I watched. I watched that, Beavis and Butthead, South Park. These were shows for college kids, high school seniors, and shit. And I mean, I watched this shit when I was in high school. Dude. I'm like, what the fuck? And then we got a lot of complaints about how Ren and Stimpy is coming to adult rated for kids cartoons and shit. My God, that was fucking hilarious, dude. I mean, or the show Rocko's Modern Life. The female frog wanted to fuck Rocko because her husband wouldn't touch her. And he came to the house and saw him.
Door.
Yeah, dude, like shit, man. And
I can't believe they took Rocco's Modern Life off TV, man. That's like Invader Zim. It was worth to stay on, but there wasn't enough following for them.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's shows that were banned from television, banned from the internet, but somehow they're snuck onto YouTube. And there was one show that was controversial. It only had 5 to 10 episodes, and that's it.
There's one show that I talk about, and it's actually on Things Not Allowed to Be Seen. It was only aired the pilot episode. Its information is so grand from the one episode that they cut the funding for the show. Basically, they saved New York from a nuclear explosion by making the nuclear explosion never happen. By using the Large Hadron Collider to go back to the 1920s or the 1930s to fix an event that caused this person to do this, that caused this person to do this, a chain reaction event.
I mean, yeah, a very huge.
And it was called Rewind. If you want to, you can Google search me, Cursed ZER number 0, Cursed space 0, ZER number 0. And Things Not Allowed to Be Seen has been created about 2 years. And it constantly changes, but it will stay at 50 videos no matter how many times they decide to delete a video. I will put a different video in there to maintain 50 videos.
I would do a test next week. I say we play a song. Any song, say past 30 seconds, to test if that video would get pulled because we're playing a song past 30 seconds.
Without actually tributing it to the artist that is not here.
Just a basic test. And we say, I say we do it 20 minutes each video test. 20 minutes.
But we're gonna have to pick either a highly mainstream band or a band that will get angry for using it, so that we can actually see the test of somebody who will be angry and somebody who won't be angry. Because I bet you play a Nickelback song, Chad Kroeger's not gonna give a fuck. But if you played a who's big now? Who's big now? Who's real big now?
Cardi B. Well,
Cardi B.
I
don't know. Whatever these millennials are listening to that these kids are just starting to make money off of, that's somebody that'll be pissed the fuck off because their song's being produced without them making a penny off of it.
I say,
but somebody like Chad Kroeger, AC/DC, Disturbed, I don't even think will care. Tool will definitely not care. So we might have to do something.
I think it also Saliva. Saliva
wouldn't care either because we could do a Chester Bennington tribute, more or less. We're tributing in this to the death of the singer Saliva. Now click, click, boo.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's find a group that's like right now that's really still at the top and play their song for past 30 seconds. I say we play the whole entire duration of the song.
Okay. How about this? I'll play the song called Undeniable. And that's pretty brand new. That's like late 2017, 2018 created. Does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Let me get to it. You know, my computer's just a hair slow. Oh, I hate whenever it's like that happens, man. Who's digging? Oh, you got that? All right. I'll go with the song then.
I think if we play Kanye West's new one, I think he'll probably get like really pissed at it. So let's do one of Kanye's songs. It's a great one.
Kanye will get put about anything, but this is what Undeniable sounds like.
This what we should do.
Your turn. That's over 30 seconds, guaranteed.
Let's see here. I want the viewers here another 2 cents. Yeah. Also.
Wow.
It was 2 minutes. I mean,
yeah, I literally played that for almost the entire song. That's like a nearly 5-minute song.
Well, I make it mad. I would viewers comment a topic that you want us to talk about, and this is a Saturday afternoon. Free for all. It's a Saturday night. I'm gonna let my buddy Tin Man let him know, and so I mean, Sunday night, Saturday afternoon will be a good free for all. On here, about them to do so, and I mean a good uh, just throughout whatever. Okay, we got a comment here.
Yeah, I'm just getting an asshole lag right now, dude. Like, you're sounding like a referee from an NFL football team, straight up.
Yeah, man. The one thing we get problems every now and then are lag. We get lag like a bitch. And
we get slowed down. We get audio malfunction, video malfunction.
Us off here at the roll and the round table is that as people get booted. A little lag here, but okay. We got one viewer. We're doing okay. So now this morning, like I said, I went and got a cup of coffee this morning. I know what I'll do a video on the Dude Hog because it's if you log and not using the same sentence or same phrase, you get censored or whatever it is they do.
Oh yeah, dude, this shit happened as soon as I got about tampon lubricants and condom commercial on fucking TV.
It's like the Nazi of the 1930s, Adolf Hitler. At the end, he's raising his hand like this. Don't want to do it. But since the Civil War era, compared to people, most 10%, I mean, and the rest, both sides, were not really informed. They were misinformed. And I mean, just thought of it. Oh, no, I can imagine her doing this. His boy pierced an eardrum of a. And David Hogg is only at 5 in publicity. 15 minutes of fame. I was writing 3. Did he know? Cool. It's just that he lied about being in one class. And totally lied. Period. Okay. There's a question that has came to mind. About David Hogg. Question. Okay. Is David Hogg a plant? Because attacking the NRA. Talk about this, talk about that. And it's saying these mind-deranging. Okay. Because more he talks, more money was put in the NRA. More guns are being bought. Okay. More guns are being bought. And plus, this kid has no idea what he's talking about. Napoleon was called, the Antichrist. And one. Now the third one, it's pretty much. We're thinking Bill Clinton, Obama, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's very
Did you get all that?
To understand, these kids are being used. They're being used big time. They were picked out of drama class. I was even there when it started. He lied about being AP class. I rode my bike to school. Well, we started. Every time guns are being bought, membership, and more money is put in this shit, but 10% of this march, children, and the rest was misinformed. What's an assault weapon? They cannot answer that question because nobody knows what it is. But it was passed in '94. Man, it was passed in '94. But yeah, years later, assault weapons. What is it? I don't know. I'm retarded. Come on, man. Like, holy shit. But, I mean, the question is, what is an assault weapon? Let's see. A power clip, a knife, a screwdriver, a dildo, tire iron, tree branch. I mean, anything that ends on to assault somebody. But they're saying, well, assault weapon is a weapon of war. What is it? You can't say it's a weapon of war because is a war, is a knife a weapon of war, is a golf club a weapon of war, so on and so forth. I mean, come on, it's not that assault weapons. It's just a tool thing that you use, man. You know, even that yellow guy can be a weapon of war. I mean, you got to think. Okay, let's go like this. If we live in a dimensional universe, say 3D, 5D, okay, and you wonder if your consciousness can handle the travel. Can you handle the travel? Yeah. If you do it correctly. Use a tactical brilliance to do it quickly where your mind won't melt through your ears. Now, I would say there's a lot of people who are from a realm of consciousness, of the hive's mind. Okay.
Some
Now,
are from the
they are
hive mind. They are
thinkers.
considered the collective.
Highly
Yes, they are
thinkers.
dangerous.
Critical
Hive is
thinking,
dangerous.
big time. Now, I can understand. I mean, I'm learning. Okay? I'm learning, but the info I got is worth learning. It's very worth learning. I mean, it is worth learning. Period. Bar none.
To explain why the hive mind
From
is
hive
dangerous.
mind to the 3D, 5D mind traveling. Hey,
The reason why the hive mind is dangerous for the three-dimensional
my buddy Chris here,
consciousness.
he will tell you
The reason why the hive mind is dangerous for the 3D
I can't hear him.
is
I
because
need.
you can't hear me. I have no volume. Do I have no volume? Are they censoring me?
But I mean, it's very it's worth to know the information.
Are they still censoring me?
You're quiet for a moment, bro.
Okay, the hive mind is dangerous because the collective consciousness is dangerous because collective consciousness requests you to take 90% of your spiritual energy, your life force, the thing that keeps this body moving, and asks you to donate it to the universe, which is a collective consciousness universe. But what we fail to understand is that the universe had a split personality incident happen to it billions of years ago before we were even figments of stardust. The universe became a split personality because there was beings that did not want to give up 90% of their life force, their life energy to the universe, because they understood anyway that we can do anything the universe can do, because technically, instead of giving up 90% of your life force, you realize that this is 80% empty space. Your mind creates this CD. This CD is only 20% atoms. Technically, atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. They never tell you what's between all this shit. The answer is nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this guy. He is out there, and I'll tell you what, Kirsch, you and I have had an awesome convo on this information for a very long time, for a good few months. And I tell you what, brother, I have always enjoyed
about
listening to this information. About 2 years, and I learned more information. I went to Fresno State University. They have a planetarium on campus, and I went for 2 hours, and learned about the stars, learned about the dark matter, the black hole. I mean, everything that I could sink my mind into this shit, trying to like plug in my eyes and ears to this, and learn so much.
Okay, you remember how I gave you that weird saying? This is not common sense. This is basic sense. Basic sense is basically a rocket scientist's understanding of quantum physics at more than layman's term. You pick an extreme that you the way that I did it is I picked the extreme that I didn't prefer. I didn't prefer universal size things at first. So I went to understand how planets are made, what stars technically are, and what's between all of it. So I went that extreme first. I went extremely big. This is how the big universe goes. Okay?
Yeah.
And then after I understood the big universe, you know what I did? You know what the other extreme is? The subatomic universe.
Oh yeah, man.
And you just pick one side, and you learn the knowledge of that one side, and then you go to the other side, the other extreme spectrum, and then you understand all this knowledge. I don't want to say Scientology, but this is using science to understand reality.
Scientology
I
is a
do
big
not want to
science.
say Scientology, but this is using science to understand reality.
Yeah. Scientology is full of fake science bullshit. It's one big Ponzi scheme, big time there.
Scientology is a Ponzi scheme, but as I've already told you and as I've already related to you, whatever your understanding of reality is, I can mold it to things that I know and understand. Your belief, hope, and faith, I have zero of that. I am 100% knowledge. I rely on my knowledge. I don't have faith. I don't have hope. I don't have belief. I have the knowing.
That's true, brother.
And it's like this one video. And it's like this one video I heard. There was this black dude talking about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is what the cool kids call woke. Well, guess what, people? I'm definitely what the cool kids call woke because I've been woke since I was a single digit.
There are a lot of scientists.
This information was fed to me. I was forced to learn this information. The stuff that they teach you in school is barely a stepping stone, and the only thing that has any valid proof is the beginning of the science course because that's basically how I learned, and then I expounded off of that.
There are a lot of scientists, a lot of theorists, a lot of astronomers who study the stars. They study the atmosphere of a planet, atmosphere of other planets. They study the stars. And that's how a lot of ships got by us. They used the stars as a map.
Mm-hmm.
And the Egyptians built pyramids.
Aligned with Orion's belt. And that's the entire thing. We can get into that. We can get into that. That is a plausible subject we can get into. But like I was stating, like I can more mold your belief into exactly what I know. Because you have personally witnessed, there's a playlist I have, random nonsense of real shit. George Carlin's on it, for one thing. What else is also on it is the atheist point of view of reality. And guess what? Guess what? The other extreme, the Catholicism point of view on reality.
Yeah.
So we just went basically saying from God doesn't exist to, oh my gosh, God is all powerful. And guess what? I could still mold it to my knowing.
It's always a good thing to know that you can mold knowledge.
Exactly.
And you can mold it like a clay. Knowledge is a clay, per se.
Yeah.
You can mold it in the way you want it. You can mold it to how you see mentally and visually mentally see.
And if anybody knows anything about pottery, knowledge is an unkiltable clay. If you kilt it, you done messed it up, which means you fired it. You put it in the broiler. You made it hard. No, you don't kilt knowledge. You don't burn knowledge. You don't heat up knowledge to harden it. It constantly molds, and it's self-molding, and it's self-sustaining as well. It doesn't need to be killed. It doesn't need to be just to stay in the same shape.
We're gonna put the turkey in the oven, and we will finish up later. Tomorrow night will be the roundtable on Sunday night, on Easter night, and Right now, I want to thank Curtis, big brother, always
Zero.
and again, if you got this remission, you are the resistance. All right. Peace,
Fuck
guys.
you, Alex.
We're out. Fuck you, Alex.
Rush Limbaugh's the shit.
All right. We're ending this in 3, 2, 1.
Wow.